Number 5, in the middle, at 7'0", number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. At power forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. At the other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Alexander.
It's the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series at 3-1. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They got it back on their home court, Greg. A great shot to close it out tonight and advance to the final.
But they can't get caught looking ahead. Keep your focus and bring your best. Close out games like this, you expect maximum effort.
Now here's Randall. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Dort against Edwards. Dort kicks to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. 4 on the clock. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley the pass to Gobert. Conley sets a screen for Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. He started by Williams. That's a 2 from Randall. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dort kicks to Williams. Dort a screen on McDaniel. They now take the lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Now here is Conley. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert down low. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Randall with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
To the inside, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here is Conley. Scoreless thus far. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And for Gobert, he gets it there.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Conley. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Oh, here's Edwards for three. And finished off by Gobert.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Dort against Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Shoots over McDaniel. Williams' shot is off. Edwards dishes to Conley. Back to Edwards. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Jason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. Oklahoma City on D. They trail by 1. Conley, the pass to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. There's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Holmgren. Williams looking around. Shoots over McDaniel. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Randall. Over Williams. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Conley against Holmgren. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Timberwolves ball.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
On the board is your hype squad. It's teacher time, everyone. Let's get loud.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a three-point game. That one goes. Count it.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Reed with the screen on Wiggins. Randall from outside. Thunder with the rebound. Pass to Williams. Wallace with the screen for Williams. Back to Wallace. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here's Reed. Still yet to score.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Back to Wiggins. Stolen by Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Caruso. Alexander Walker with the ball. 5 on the clock. Wide open look. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Williams. Back to Williams. It's Clark with the rebound. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And stolen by Caruso. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good on the triple.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And the Thunder making a change here. Zhang's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Minod's checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Edwards against Wallace. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Zhang. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Garza's checked in. And Edwards drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
City, here is your own city crew.
The Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Caruso finds Dort. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Edwards. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
At the line for one.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3-ball is good. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Reed against Wiggins. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Kept alive. Out to Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Outside Edwards. Down low. It's deflected. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Count that one. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gobert, and that's good.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wiggins. Pass to Dort. No good. That would have tied it.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Thunder have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Inside. Gobert, and that's good. Gobert's got 12 points in the game.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guy. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Timberwolves also changing it up. Julius Randle comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Thunder with the possession here. Trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, a solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Here's Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Pass to Edwards for the 3. Edwards cashing in from outside.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota.
Team foul. At the line for 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And money from the stripe. SGA can close his eyes and keep that down.
Conley kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Williams. McDaniels with the bounce pass. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And man, Gobert is on a tear right now. Keep going to the hot end.
Brett, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game. And this guy is on his way.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. 1:24 left to play here in the half. Conley, the pass to Randle. Now McDaniels. He's guarded by Williams. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time so the defense had no shot at it.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. DiVincenzo passes to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall against Holmgren. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
13 fouls.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Line for the Timberwolves, Julius Randle. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Randall. And now here comes Williams leading the break. It's Dort on the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Minnesota. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their season hanging in the balance. They've competed. It's still a long shot, but they might just pull this off.
Impressive effort, especially out here on the road.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams for the lead. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. The Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Luke Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Back to Randall. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Good on the three-point shot. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's get ready, everyone. You see yourself on screen? Show us your best move. Let's go. Keep on dancing. You have the camera on you.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Lock at 6.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on him.
To Gobert, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards.
And Dort taking pride right now defensively.
Edwards can't hit. Pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Over by Conley. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer's right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Oh, here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Out to Conley. Inside, Gobert. Thunder with the rebound. On the wing, Williams. McDaniels defending. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Alex Caruso checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Thunder trailing by 4. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. No coverage, that's it. George got his third basket of the night.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, George plays D, and there's your 3.
Here's Edwards. Nice defense from George.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Oklahoma City making a change. Wallace is checked in. He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
Wallace. Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 1 shot.
And Edwards, no good on that one. And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Wallace with a screen for Caruso. Driving to the basket. Good. Caruso's got his first 2 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. At the line for 1.
And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Williams has got 8 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Excellent touch on the floater. Edwards is such a dynamic offensive talent.
Door to screen on Randall. Outside, George. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 18. Up top, Edwards. Defended by George. 6 to shoot. Puts it up. Edwards can't hit.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Williams from outside. Mike Conley with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Wallace. Caruso, a screen on Conley. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Wallace.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Wiggins is subbed in for Dort. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. .109 left to play in the third. Here's Reed. The baseline J off the mark. Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Clark dishes to Randall. And the wide open shot from Reed. Misses, and he wants that one back. Williams finds Wallace. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pops in the layup for two. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
DiVincenzo against Caruso. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in. That's now 8 points for Julius Randle. Fires from way outside. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Wallace against Edwards. Rebound by Williams.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Wallace with a screen for Williams. Minnesota with the rebound. Oh, here's Edwards. Pass to Ingles. Back to Edwards. Ingles with a screen on Wallace. Edwards against Wallace. Ingles back for 2. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Great D that time from Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Oh, here's Edwards. Puts it up from 17. 2 points. That one goes. Edwards got 20.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Williams can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here is Edwards. Reed with the screen on Wallace. Here's Edwards. Drills the baseline jumper. He's got 22.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Now here's Wallace. Wiggins, a screen on Edwards. Offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Caruso.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Caruso. Pass to Wallace. Here's Williams. Now here's Wiggins. Ingles covering. Just 5 to shoot. Williams has a screen for Wallace. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. Timberwolves also changing it up. Clark. He's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Mike Conley subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now here's Conley. Pass to Reed. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Caruso, a screen on Edwards. To take the lead, and that one's good. Caruso's got the lead up to 1 now for the Thunder.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Isaiah Joe.
Reed with a screen on Wallace. Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Wallace, covered by Conley. Wallace kicks to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Clark. Williams passes to Williams. Off target with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Edwards looking it over. To stop the drought. Nice defense from Dort.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Hey, guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
City Crew.
Checked in for Williams. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Isaiah Joe. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
First team foul.
McDaniels against Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Offline with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Williams finds Hartenstein. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Conley, looking to end the run. Out to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. The Thunder leading by 3. Randle with the block.
No, sir. Randle up there says, Gobert
against Holmgren. Here's Randle. That one drops for him.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Outside, Dort. Wallace with a screen for Dort. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams' shot is off.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now here's Holmgren. There's the three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Outside Edwards. To take the lead. Rebound by Wallace. Nice shot by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now here's Holmgren. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here is Edwards. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Floats one up. Up top, Dort. The shot misses. Randall with some nice D. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your thunder, Williams. 2 shots.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Here is Edwards. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Shake it. No legs.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Takes a three. They crack their own miss. Back to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. The three won't fall.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. That's unfortunate.
Hartenstein taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Missed! And so the Oklahoma City Thunder take the series and will continue.
I mean, how much work is it to get to this part, Kevin? It is so hard to get out of this conference. They fought so hard, dealing with all the injuries and the unknowns, and earned their title as Western Conference champions.
They have battled their way to this point of the season, and now only one team stands between them and the NBA championship.
Yeah, they know the job's not done. The finals should be their toughest test yet. A lot of preparation to do before game 1.
Absolutely. But for now, they're going to celebrate and enjoy being the best in the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our